the testing continues, and I've got a new piece of equipment. Is a little field strength meter. I'm too lazy to build my own, so this is a made in China plastic one, but it actually works quite well. It's quite sensitive. The antenna is allegedly resonant around 400 megahertz, but never mind. It's good just for probing for signals. And I've discovered something quite interesting with the setup here with the Xiegu X6100, or Xiegu, however it's pronounced, and FT8, and my balcony antenna, which is the metal part of the balcony outside that I set up previously. There's the wire feeding to it, a twin wire feeder, let's say, connected to an ATU for matching. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly transmit on the X6100 using the WS-JTX software. It's going to hit the tune button for a few seconds and look at this meter. So the display's gone blank. That's not a very good sign when that happens, is it? What's going on there? There is RF coming out anyway. So looking at this meter, you see there's no signal coming out. There's no power being transmitted. Looks like something's crashed here. Let's try that again. Let's just press the tune button again quickly, and this time it is transmitting. So let's have a quick sniff around with the field strength meter. You can see there's some signal being radiated. There's quite a lot more coming from the case of the tuner. And if I look at the coax feeding it, it's not too bad. But the case of the radio is radiating quite a lot of power too, as you can see. So we've got a grounding issue here. And if I look at the USB cable, that's radiating RF back into the computer. But luckily, on the other side of the choke, the RF power is much lower. So it shows that this RF choke is really blocking a lot of power from here to here, which would otherwise be going back into my PC, which is not really what I want. That's not the idea of how radio works. Anyway, let's stop that tuning. And interesting to see. So I have to look into that next. So I think perhaps I need a proper earth, a proper ground connection for the transmitter. But I think the balcony antenna is not the best idea. It's more like a dummy load. It doesn't radiate too well, although I can hear quite a lot on it. But what I've got, of course, is the next experiment, which is, no, I'm not taking up sport. I've got a hula hoop. I thought this was a toy that you roll along with a stick. And I looked on eBay and I found them, but apparently they're fitness equipment for people who want to stay fit. But of course, for me, it's going to get a cut in it and a variable capacitor, and it's going to be a 1 meter diameter resonant loop antenna. So let's see how that goes.